History 16. Akhenaten's Pharaonic War. Long ago, in the golden age of ancient Egypt, a young king rose to power under the name Amenhotep IV. He inherited a land filled with temples, priests, rituals, and gods. Egypt was rich, strong, and respected by other kingdoms. Its armies protected its borders, and its diplomats exchanged letters with foreign rulers. We know this because of the Amarna letters, hundreds of clay tablets that show how kings sent messages across the desert. But behind this beauty, another power was growing. The priests of Amun, especially in Thebes, had become extremely rich and influential, almost like a second authority beside the throne. At first, Amenhotep IV ruled like many kings before him, surrounded by the old traditions of Egypt. The people worshipped many gods, including Amun, Ra, Osiris, Isis, Hathor, and Ptah. Every city had its sacred stories, every temple had its ceremonies, and every priest had a role in keeping the world in balance. But the young pharaoh began to look toward one divine force more than all the others: Aten, the bright disk of the sun. To him, Aten was not just another god in the sky. Aten was life itself. As his devotion grew stronger, Amenhotep IV made a decision that shocked Egypt. Around the 5th year of his reign, he chose a lonely desert place far from the old religious centers. There, between the cliffs and the Nile, he ordered the building of a new capital city. He called it Akhetaten, meaning horizon of the Aten. It was a city created for one purpose: to honor the sun disk. Soon after, the king changed his own name from Amenhotep IV to Akhenaten, a name that showed his deep connection to Aten. The move to Akhetaten was more than a change of palace. It was a revolution. The royal court, officials, artists, workers, and religious life all moved towards the new city. Thebes, once the powerful heart of Amun's worship, began to lose importance. Akhenaten wanted Aten to stand above all others. This was a move toward monotheism, the belief in only one god. In a world with hundreds of gods, this was a shocking new invention of the mind. For many Egyptians, it was not just a new religious idea. It was a break with the world they had always known. Beside Akhenaten stood Queen Nefertiti, one of the most famous women of ancient Egypt. In the art of the new capital, she appears close to the king, raising her hands to Aten and standing with their daughters under the rays of the sun. These rays often ended in tiny hands, reaching out to touch the royal family. They were sometimes holding the Ankh, the symbol of life, near the king's nose, as if giving him the very air he breathed. This image carried a powerful message. Aten gave life, but the king and queen were the special bridge between Aten and the people. Even Egyptian art changed under Akhenaten. The old style had shown kings as perfect, distant, and almost timeless. But in Akhetaten, artists created something different. Instead of showing the king only as a perfect hero, they showed a more natural and realistic side. They showed his long face, thin stomach, and unusual body shape, trying to capture truth in a new way. Akhenaten, Nefertiti, and their children appeared together, touched by sunlight, sometimes in emotional family scenes. This Amarna style made the new religion feel alive and personal, while also reminding everyone that the royal family stood at the center of the sacred order. But Akhenaten's dream was difficult to protect. Egyptian religion was not only about belief. It was connected to land, festivals, priests, local identities, wealth, and daily life. When Akhenaten weakened the old gods, he disturbed the whole structure of society. Historians still debate his true purpose. Was he a sincere religious visionary who believed deeply in Aten? Was he a political strategist trying to control the powerful priesthood of Amun? Or was he both? His reign also raised questions about Egypt's foreign power, as the Amarna letters reveal a world of diplomacy, fear, and tension. When Akhenaten died in his 17th year as king, his revolution began to collapse. The city of Akhetaten lost its importance, and the old gods returned. Later rulers, including those connected with Tutankhamun's time, restored traditional worship and moved away from Amarna. Some even tried to erase Akhenaten's memory, calling him the Heretic King. A heretic is a person whose ideas go against the traditional beliefs of their society. Yet his story did not disappear. Today, Akhenaten remains one of history's most mysterious rulers, a pharaoh who tried to reshape an entire civilization by turning Egypt's eyes toward the sun.